Let's get this started up. First, we have a tournament fight. First round matchup scheduled for 5 jokes tit for tat. Introducing first, his favorite food is also the amount of women he's ever made come John Ajodah! Oh, I didn't know you knew the words. How you doing tonight, John?
Good. I'm looking forward to how many more non-comics are going to get more laughs than Stan tonight. So.
Alright, we're going to meet your opponent now. His 2 favorite places to be are on stage and in the closet. Luke Davis!
What up?
What's up, Luke? How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. Well, I mean, I was feeling good, and then you were like, kind of teed up John. You were like, this man is facing redemption.
Yeah.
He's here to, and then Luke.
But that, I mean, it'll be way funnier for everyone here if he's facing redemption and still loses. So that is fair. I don't think it's an unfair advantage. 5 jokes tit for tat. John, Luke, which one of you 2 wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Luke's going first. John's going second. Fight Club one more time. Are you ready for this fight? 5 jokes starting with Luke. This fight starts now.
John has a long neck, which he uses to dispense Pez. You look like a fucking Pez dispenser. No, sadly, no candy actually comes out of John's throat, though many people have come in it.
It was funnier in the video. You saw me tell that joke, but anyway. Yeah. Luke is another in a long line of white 20-somethings who have convinced themselves they've listened to enough podcasts to pursue a career in comedy, despite their complete lack of worldview or editorial perspective. For the next handful of years, or whenever your parents decide to stop humoring this, you'll be regaled by Luke's banal and temporary observations that he's just marginally attractive enough to disguise as punchlines for unsuspecting and equally vapid hinge dates that have been fooled by his deluge of stage pictures at open mics. The worst part of this tragedy is there's nothing you could say or do that's possibly interesting enough to inspire someone to tell you to quit. So you're doomed to a Sisyphean existence of banal observations of the differences between men and women.
Emotional.
Anyway, for my first joke. Luke is from the South. But he's a progressive guy. His pronouns are he/haw. He always makes a point to include at least one trans person in his lynchings.
Oh my God.
What the fuck, man?
First blood.
You talk to my mother? John is half Indian and half Italian. So every time he rapes a woman, it's been arranged by his family. You guys are doing fucking essays up here.
Yeah, good joke. You'll never be remembered as an artist. Luke told me he isn't gay, but he has kissed some dudes. Where, on the cock? This guy's fucking gay, dude. This guy's fucking gay. He looks like he'd shoot up the drag queen brunch that he didn't get invited to.
John's Indian-Italian heritage has really shaped his faith, so he believes that if you're a bad person, when you die, you get reincarnated as a spaghetti.
Luke is a Catholic from the South, so the only thing more segregated than his town was his asshole by his priest.
John's family defies stereotypes because his father is the emotionally abusive egomaniac whose narcissism tore apart the family, and his mother is the Italian.
Being from North Carolina, Luke is a big fan of Tar Heels. That's when he pays a gay black guy to foot fuck him.
Perfect.
John, you have the shoulders of a melting snowman. Your muscle definition is so non-existent, I thought it was the love of your father.
Luke lost his virginity to his high school girlfriend. She's gonna be a sophomore this year. It was an interracial relationship. She was black, but Luke still keeps his traditional Southern values. He didn't fuck her until after he bought her. They're gonna have beautiful rape babies.
Fight Club, give it up for your first fight of the night! Starting us off fucking strong. We'll go to our judges, starting with you guys, Fight Club. Do you think the winner of this fight is Luke Davis? Or is the winner of this fight John Ajodah? Round five goes to John. We'll go to our judges. San Talouis, we'll start with you. Who do you think won this fight?
Not Luke. Jesus fuck. You were funny, but he eviscerated you, man. That was fucked up. You can say John Knight, holy shit.
That's one vote for John Ajodah for the NPR roast in the beginning of that. Divya, what do you think?
I mean, John, thank you for your service of trying to make comedians at Comedy Fight Club quit comedy. We need more of that here. No, I think it was like much closer. I think Luke definitely had some really good points. I think your arranged joke was really great. I think the melting snowman joke was really great, but I do think John just overall took it, so give it to John.
Another vote for John Ajodah. Michael Scott.
Well, I'm a little biased, Luke, because, I got along with that. That's why I got the collar on. But I actually think, both these roasters are very well talented. Luke, like she said, you had a lot of nice writing. The Italian arrangement joke, that was pretty dope. But John had some shit, man, where it's like, I don't know, man, ain't no regular shit, man. He on some other shit right now, man. He's already did the whole punchline, premise punchline shit. He did a Reddit post for his first joke. That was like a Reddit post. Like, that shit would probably had like 1.5 thousand likes or some shit like that already. So
It's upvotes.
Upvotes, I'm sorry. YouTube, what do you expect?
It's Comedy Fight Club. We will not tolerate slander for Reddit on the show.
Anyways, I give it to John.
Another vote for John Ajodah. And Niko, what do you think?
This was a great first battle. This was awesome. It's really impressive. Yeah, clap it up for that, y'all. Yeah, it's really impressive show. Luke, you had that great arranged rape joke. That was great, especially for both of y'all being able to write your jokes coming here on the train from Hogwarts Express. That was I have to give it to John because not everybody can pull off a sonnet of hatred. So yeah, I give it to John.
Another vote for John Ajodah. He's got it wrapped up. But Robbie Goodwin, final thoughts on the fight.
John, you are fucking terrifying. That fight is the scariest thing I've ever seen. You're the only roast battle I'm afraid to go up because that was like a fucking. I mean, it's very Indian of you to deliver your jokes like you're giving bad news, like a doctor. And it says here on this chart you're gay and should quit comedy. I'm very sorry. No, you had some. Have you like hated him for a while or something? Like,
I got in a fight with my girlfriend today.
So you're like, fuck this attractive piece of shit. That felt very like school shooter, like, all right, time to fucking take out the jock. You know what I mean?
I said Robbie and John, Robbie looks like he's 2 weeks closer to shooting up the school than John.
Yeah,
Same person.
Yeah. I mean, I wrote down just when he got up, I was like, this looks like a Star Wars fan meeting Adam Driver. And then John goes up there and he's like, just fucking annihilates it. Actually, you know what? you're like a Star Wars fan who hated Kylo Ren and finally gets to tell him to his face. So, good job. Sorry, John Wick, but it was close. You wrote a knife to an autism fight.
Very good. A great first fight. We'll give it up for the winner. Moving on to the tournament. John.
Win.